Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, September 8th, 2018. So, very productive day actually here at the homestead. I got something done today that I should have done 2 years ago. So we're going to go over that and I'm going to explain what we did here. You're going to see over here that the generator is no longer here, okay? So Brian came up last night and was doing some work over on his camper, and I'll show you that a little bit too. But so the generator's no longer there because what we did today is we moved the generator. So we remember, I'll show you in the house too how we switched it around. The generator was over under the house. And the way we had it was that if you... Actually, we're going to go in the house first. I'm going to explain it in the house first. Okay, we're going to do that, and I will show you. Easiest way to explain it is explain it the right way the first time. Okay, so here's the panel box. Now, the way we had this set up here was, like right now we're on solar, so this was was pushed over and the solar was on. When we would go on the generator, we would flip off the solar, push this bar over, fire up the generator, and then turn the power on that way. Okay, so that's the way we had it set up, and that's what we've done it here for the last 3 years. So I wanted to get the charge control, or the inverter, wired up so that when we were running the generator, it was also charging the batteries. So now this part of it, it'll always stay this way, the way it is right now. And I'll explain that outside. We've disconnected this one here. That's disconnected now from here because it was the wire came out of here, went down, and that was the out here. The plug-in came out from underneath, because it was and it came out here and it was plugged into the generator here. So what we've done, we'll go over here. Now it's the same plug-in here, okay, so we've taken the generator and now the generator's over here. We have the same plug-in, but we've taken this wire now, okay, and that wire runs along there and it goes into the battery room over here. Okay, so we'll show you what we did. Turn this light on. Okay, so that wire comes in, it comes up into here now, okay, and so it's wired now into the inverter, okay. So this is an inverter and a charger. So right now we're on solar, we're running on the solar. If I was going to switch over to the generator, what I would do is we would have this would be on still, nothing would change. We would fire up the generator, and what happens is when the generator kicks on, this here, so right now this is saying inverter, okay? So when the generator goes on, this fast charge light lights up. So this light turns off, this light here kicks over here, and this light lights up. So what happens is then we're no longer running on the solar, we're running on the generator, but at the same time the generator is also charging up the batteries. And what it does is once it gets up to a full charge on the batteries, it would automatically kick it back off and we would go back on the solar. So it's pretty cool how it's set up. And what it's going to basically mean for us is this winter, when we get into winter and we have to use the generator more, while the generator's running, we're charging the batteries, and then like instead of say we're running the generator for 8 hours a day, we might have to run the generator for 4 hours a day, get a full charge on the batteries, go back to using the batteries and be able to turn the generator off. So it's just a really cool thing now. We don't have to flip that bar back and forth in the house anymore. It all stays on the same circuit now. But the way we had to do it is over here. there are up here in the corner, and you can't see them, so I'm not going to be able to show you that very well. But the settings had to be changed so that it would charge up the batteries while this was on, while the generator was running. And so we got that all squared away, and everything is wired up now. And instead of this being wired into the panel box, this is now wired into, obviously, the inverter, because this is a 24 volt inverter and charger. So this Ames inverter also is a charger, and so when like I said, now when I'm running the generator, I'm also being able to automatically charge up the batteries at the same time. So it's just going to make things so much better. I should have done this 2 years ago and didn't do it. So it's absolutely my fault, but this is just going to make things run so much better. It's going to make it so much more awesome here at the homestead. But so that was the project that we were focusing on today. So we rewired everything up, and so if you have any questions, hopefully I explained this enough so that you understand. But it's an awesome thing. It's going to make it so much better for us here at the homestead. Like I said, time of year, and now the days are getting shorter, so we're not getting as much production as we normally do during the summer, obviously. So while Brian was out here today, we're going to go over here. I'll take you guys over here. So he was working on his camper today, and doing a couple things, and you're going to see another solar panel sitting here, and this is going to get changed as well, okay? But this is his solar panel that he brought up, and what we're going to do is he's going to build a rack at home, and this is a 200 watt solar panel, and so he's going to get a second one as well. He has two of them, and he's going to build a rack for the both of them that'll sit in here. And the way that this is set up right now is it's got the wire coming off of here in the back, and I'll show you that. The wire's in the back here. So he's just got that here for now. This is not going to stay here permanently. But so he's going to build this rack for the two panels, and the panels can catch whatever sun that they can get. It comes over through here. And it comes right up and into the camper. And so he's got batteries that he put in to the camper here, so that's charging up, so he has power anytime he comes up here, all from solar from there. Now you'll see the foam here on the corner, and then he put this here on today as well, this metal here on that corner there. He put metal on the corner there. On top, he put aluminum tape up on the top here, as you can see. And then in the back corner, let's see, what did he do over here? Oh, this other back corner over here, he put metal on that corner as well. But he did all his seams up on top and stuff like that as well. So he, actually I'm going to move this ladder while I'm here. I'll put this back in the front so it's not. But yeah, he taped up around there as well. But he put all along the top, I don't know if you can see that on the edge there, he put that aluminum tape up there to help seal it up, because he was having some water damage on the inside. So he actually pulled out, actually I can open this up and show you. He pulled out all the sealing out all the way down through here. I don't know how you can't really see that well over there, but because of the light over here you can kind of see. He pulled all the insulation out of there for the ceiling. So he's going to, work on that. But he was working on stuff today. Like I said, he had come up last night and was working on stuff there and cleaning inside and stuff like that. So, just trying to get things more squared away so it's more, livable for when they come up, and hang out. But like anything else, again, it's a work in progress. But I appreciate his help today. So when he watches this video, thank you very much, Brian. I do appreciate the help. And I was actually cutting grass today too. I'll show you. We'll kick it around here. There's a car coming, so I'll wait till the car goes by. But it's finally a cooler day up here. Actually, you see me with a sweatshirt on. It is definitely cool. It's probably in the 60s, so it's definitely a much cooler day. So all you people who hate me with my shirt off, and now I have a shirt and a jacket on. So it's just trying to stay warm. But it's getting that time of year. It's weird how the weather just really changed really quickly. But so I cut all through here today as well. And out front here, got all that. So, and then I did the other side too. So, just getting it, making it better. All right, guys. So that's the update for today. You know, making progress. That was a big thing that I definitely wanted to get done this year too, was get that wired up so that it was ready to go for winter, so that we can charge the batteries up when we run the generator. So that was a big thing that I wanted to get squared away this year. So I'm really happy to have that done. And again, thank you, Brian, for coming up and helping out with that. I appreciate it. So that's it, guys. That's what's happening here today at the homestead. And then I also had another visitor come up to visit today. So that was pretty cool too. And anyhow, so that's it. So remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Actually, I want to show you the finished product of the roof there. Those ends are going to get cut off here on the end here. Those are going to get cut off. But so there's the roof on the chicken coop. So anyway, you know, stay focused. Keep working forward progress every day, and you're going to get to your goals. All right? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.